to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'd like to have a moment of silence for Mr. Tippett and for those that were involved in the shooting today. Thank you. I'd also like to make an announcement that the Veterans, on Veterans Day, there's a ceremony at 11 o'clock at the Kennedy Building. That being said, any public comments? No. Any other announcements from the council? Hearing none, I'll take a motion for October 25th meeting.
Make a motion to accept the minutes as presented on October 25th, 2018.
Second.
Discussion?
I need a correction. First page, bottom, on the last portion says, motion passed by 5-0. That is correct. No recusal on that.
Yeah, you got that. Thank you. Yep, thank you. Thank you. Any further discussion? No? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Moving on to payroll warrant number 17.
Make a motion to accept payroll warrant number 17 in the amount of $34,039.75.
Second.
Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Payroll warrant number 18.
Make a motion to accept payroll warrant number 18 in the amount of $33,205.20.
Second.
Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? General warrant number 7.
Make a motion to accept general warrant number 7 in the amount of $48,451.88.
Second.
Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Aye. Moving on, November meetings. November 22nd will be our next meeting. It is Thanksgiving. Do we want to meet at another time or just have this one meeting for the month of November?
I'm not.
No, not just December.
Oh, okay.
Just this? So, no. So just this meeting, is there any opposition to that?
You're going to have to do the transition meeting at some
Well,
point.
That's on the agenda
Right.
further down.
Right.
So, okay, then there's no further meeting in November. I'd like to move on to the finance department recognition. I've been thinking Kelly left us for a little while. She did stay and help us out, and we certainly appreciated all the effort that she gave us and the time that she gave us when she left. But there were 3 ladies that gave us a lot of time and dedication above and beyond, as far as I'm concerned, in the finance department to keep our town going. Because certainly our warrants, the taxes, et cetera, things that Kelly does day to day, they picked up the slack. So I certainly wanted to thank them. I spoke with Ms. Hawes, and we decided that we would present them with a certificate of appreciation. So I didn't check with anybody else.
Would you like me to read the letters?
That'd be great. You can just read one, they're all the same.
Yeah, I'm going to mention all 3 names. So the letters are written to Dennis Williams, and Mr. Laird, and Ms. Moreau. And it goes like this. Dear Forster Town Council, we would like to thank you for your hard work. The Forster Town Council would like to thank you for your hard work and dedication to the town has not gone overlooked. To personally thank you, we would like to offer you our sincere thanks and invite you to our November 8th meeting to publicly recognize with all the extra work you have put in to keep the finance department running effectively during Kelly's absence. And we want to let you know we greatly appreciate having you on our team. Yours truly, Denise DeFranco, Forster Town Council President. You got anything to say? Steve.
I just want to make it clear, it certainly doesn't take away from what Kelly did when she was here, but the ladies
It's
just
stepped up to the
really
plate.
stepped up to the plate and,
Who's better than us?
Nobody
Nobody.
tonight.
no.
Not tonight.
Patty,
Can we have a do-over when there's more people?
We'll Photoshop the minutes.
okay,
Thank you.
Nancy,
We gotta take a picture of you.
Karen. And it's just a little something, a little wavy. Thank you. So next on the agenda is transition meeting schedule. I did speak to Mr. Cardillo yesterday, and he had thought he was coming. I don't see him. But Mrs. Rogers, congratulations.
Thank you.
And you're joining a great team.
I know.
We're losing some very good members, but we've gained you and Mr. Cardillo. Thank you. So it was brought to my attention today that perhaps we don't need a transition meetings because you're here all the time.
Mm-hmm.
3 of us are staying.
There's some executive issue stuff.
There is. And Mr. Cardillo would be the only person, but he's been involved with the town in the past. That being said, I have no opposition to having a transition meeting to go over things that were discussed in executive session to catch you up. Ms. Boyles, Mr. Stone, Mrs. Rogers, what would you?
Well, what does Joe think? Is there a time that he's available? Because he hasn't, I know he's been involved before, but I haven't seen him at a meeting in years.
Right.
So
I would, it was suggested to me that perhaps I meet with him individually, which is also fine. But I would also like us all on the same page, and say something to everyone, not just to
Right.
one person.
I'm fine with whatever you decide, as long as we're not breaking the charter, because I
That's
believe it is
what I'm
by charter, we have to have a
The
transmission.
opposite of it, it's required by charter.
Right. But in the past, there have not been transition meetings. In the past, they have not.
Well, they're active for the world.
But in the past, they have not been. So, that being said, but I don't know, have you heard from this? I spoke to him yesterday, called to congratulate him, and had reminded him that I had invited the winners, if you will. And he said yes. So I was under the impression that he was going to attend.
Do you want to wait till the end?
We can.
It's coming up quick.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. We'll wait to the end and see how things go. So that brings us to the, and I'm not going to pronounce it correctly, Tannerite ordinance. This was, had spoken to me. There was quite a bit of activity last weekend, I believe it was, and there was a lot of discussion about it. I know on Facebook and the dread of Facebook, and I know people had called me and had spoken to me. I know very little about Tannerite, and I had invited the chief, or requested that the chief attend tonight to discuss it.
Can I add just a little bit? 'Cause I'm actually gonna make a motion to table this because we have 40% of it, even though it does.
We're only discussing it.
Even though it only says discussion, nothing can be done moving forward.
Right.
And you have 40% of the council that actually will be dealing with this missing from the input. So I think we've got 2 members here that we're not moving forward. As a council, we have 40% not.
I understand what you're
So I
saying.
think it's one, at this juncture, it doesn't have no benefit to discuss it. Because it says ordinance, and I know it's just discussion, but it's moving forward. I think a motion to table and pick it up at the next meeting or whatever.
Could
I
we
think
just
it's this
discuss what tannerite is?
one.
And what,
And discuss it again next time?
well, you're knowledgeable about it.
Is there anybody here that was affected by it? I was hoping some people were gonna come that called me or
I don't
called
see
you.
anybody.
It's up to you, I mean,
I've
I'm fully aware of what it is and how it's sold and the,
And that's honestly, Gordon, that's why I had it on tonight, because I knew you had a lot of information about it.
I'm interested in hearing what the chief has to say.
And I asked the chief to come because I know there are laws, it's not illegal. I know that from before, that it's not illegal. I was not home. I did hear from my husband that yes, the house shook. I don't know whether that's a normal amount or if it was an unusual amount. I don't know. So I was hoping somebody could shed some light on that tonight.
The calls I received led me to believe that Sunday's incident was a lot stronger reaction to the boom, or whatever you want to call it, than in the past, and it really frightened many people. And the reach, as far as I was told, was a lot further than normal. And the reason I pushed for it to be on here was I really thought some more people would be here tonight, but maybe they realized it can't go anywhere. I know that it's just for discussion purposes, but I wanted them to be able to tell us so we could understand what happened. And I'm glad the chief is here, because I hope he can shed some more light on it for me, so I have a better understanding of it. But I don't want to ignore calls like that, and I think it was right for us to do this and put it on the agenda tonight, even just for discussion purposes. And I thank you for doing it.
Well, you asked to,
I'm motioning the table because I think at this point it'd be more fruitful and engaging when you have a full council here that's gonna be here in 30 days later, if there's gonna be any movement on it. I think at this point it's just gonna redo it again, and the chief's gonna say the same thing again at the next meeting. So at this point, I think it can be from, basically it's not doing much yet.
Well, he gave up something to come here tonight specifically for, and also use the lead with it.
yes, I see.
Could you just define it, please, because I had a question about something too, but can you just define what it is that you're talking about?
Could I ask the chief to explain what it is?
I can explain what happened on the call, and basically my first experience with tannerite was when I came to Foster. I believe it's a type of an explosive that's used if you're gonna sight in your rifle or something, you're trying to.
Yeah, go ahead. You can go through your end and then I'll discuss exactly what it is.
All right, I just know about the call, was on, my sergeant went down there with a patrol officer, a loud boom. He discovered the residents, they were on their own property, approximately 50 acres. And, I guess they did use, what my sergeant told me, a larger than usual amount. And the officers spoke with them and they said, in the future they won't be, use that large amount any further. And that was the end of it for the night.
Well, I heard an explosion, and I didn't understand, it sounded like a bomb going off, and that's why I.
It is loud, but they did use a lot that night. But again, right now there's no ordinance against it or anything like that. They're on their own property.
Well, who's doing it, though?
I don't think we need to.
Yeah, I don't want, I'd rather not.
Yeah, I don't think that at this time. Do you have?
But generally, it was on the, what's that one? What's 94 one? South, it was on the south side of Route 6, past the paint school, that side. Tannerite is basically fertilizer. It's 3400 ammonium nitrate. And it's customly sold in any gun store, including the one in this town. The largest packages that are commonly sold, they used to sell them in 4-pounders. Those have been going for years. They sell them in 2-pounders now, and it's basically 2 pounds, and it comes with a fine mesh aluminum grindings. And you open the package up, you dump it in, and you mix it evenly. And it is completely innocuous. It will not explode by throwing it on the ground, driving it over with a truck, throwing it against the wall, hitting it with a small caliber rifle. It requires a high caliber velocity, a 223 or 557 round or larger for the speed, which will ignite it. And many times it's used in long distance target practicing, something that's 300 yards, 200 yards away that you don't know that you're actually hitting because you can't see the target if you don't have a spotter that says you're an inch over, an inch up, and you're sighting your gun in. It'll actually let you know that you hit it, because when it goes through it will explode and make a large noise. I've been using it for many years. Anything used not properly can cause a problem. The gun clubs in the town have all basically told their members that they're not allowed to use it because they want to be good neighbors. But it is used all over town by hundreds of people that I know in their backyards. Some of it at 2 pounders is a little bit larger noise than, but then again, you have some guns like a 700 Win Mag that you can hear from miles away when it goes off too. So yes, it's a passion of a lot of people out here, and most people use it correctly and are cognizant of their neighbors in their neighborhood. So
I'm wondering if this was
there's
the
always
first time
there's
you...
always one bad apple, or that bad apple didn't probably realize to the extent of what he was doing. And I really do think that would have been it. I don't think we're going to have a problem with that again. I think
I would hope
he
not.
was surprised, and he directed probably his action. So I think it's been dealt with. But again, this is a rural community. I support what I've been doing for many years. Many of my neighbors, some that have made phone calls, I've been doing it for years. It's just, I get in trouble when we haul chicken manure down the road. So, and chicken manure has been hauled down the roads for my entire life in this town. So it's kind of one of those things that you have to be a good neighbor.
Right.
Many of my neighbors come over, and when I do it, many times I'll actually call the police department and let them know that I'll be doing it. I think that has helped things tremendously, and I don't do it a lot. I don't do it during the week. I do it on the weekends, but there is a different seasonal too. When you have no leaves on the trees, then now the noise does travel extremely far, as does the noise from the guns that are being shot, travel extremely far, and the caliber of the guns in which we use. It is legal. My concern is we stop passing ordinances. I don't think the only ordinance that would probably typically be addressed to this would be a noise ordinance, but a noise ordinance wouldn't affect it either, because a noise ordinance is continual noise of a time period of maybe 30 minutes over a 1 hour period, which this wouldn't be. And to actually put an ordinance in, you'd be chasing ghosts. Many times we'd be chasing ghosts because once you've done it,
It's done.
unless the cop was actually standing right there and saw what you did, I don't know what you're talking about.
I
And you
believe
would-
other
you would-
towns have a limit on it. Some towns have a limit
On
on
what?
how much you can use to make that big of an explosion, so that it
Again,
doesn't
if you
happen.
do it, I'm
You
thinking,
can't, in other words, I'm just for example, let's say the limit is 2 pounds, and I make up a 4-pounder one, and I shoot it, and an officer shows up, it was a 2-pounder officer. In other words, you're just gonna, you can have any ordinance you want, you're just gonna take resources and stuff. It comes down to people, you can't make people do the right thing or abuse something. Alcohol's abused, firearms are abused, vehicle speed are abused, many things are abused. Once you stop creating ordinances on people that abuse things, you affect everybody, you waste resources, you waste time. I think it's an awareness thing. I know I've never done anything larger than what I bought out over the container, over the countertop. Even when I buy it bulk, and they send it to my house in 50-pound bulk boxes, I do not make anything larger than anything I've ever bought over the counter at Dick's Sporting Goods.
I'm thinking that this was a first-time user, if you will, and didn't realize how much, and I'm I'm thinking it might have scared him
And
too.
I'm not saying up for it, what he did
They
was
did, they were very cooperative, there was no problem after that, it was, from what I understand, it was one time,
I just fear a knee-jerk reaction that affects hundreds of other residents in the
Look,
town.
I certainly understand Cheryl's wanting it on here so that people know that, yes, when they call us, we're going to do something about it, at least bring it in for discussion.
Right.
Does that?
Yeah, yes, but I always like to believe that it's happened often, but that this was the worst it was ever, that they've ever, that they recall. So like Penny said,
Well-
I wanted them to know we would look into it, and we talked about it, because I didn't know anything about it either.
I'll give you an example of one time that I used it, that we actually went down, and it's been done in the past, we went down to Lowe's, I was gonna be a grandfather, and we didn't know whether it was gonna be a granddaughter or a grandson. So we had a reveal, we do it both sides, and what we did is we had container of Tannerite, bought off the shelf, put in a box, we wrote the target on it, and it was filled with chalking, coloring chalk, like you use on Snap-on. It was either gonna be pink or it was gonna be blue. And when we shot it, it was a big cloud of blue chalk that went in the air and lo and behold.
How proud he is.
Lo and behold.
It was,
lo and
it was
behold,
cute. It was
Only
cute.
enforcer we have a reveal with Tannerite on what future grandchild is gonna be. So, it was, anything can be abused. So, and anything used correctly can be an enjoyment, and that was one.
I guess I have some concerns with it. I mean, I'm not against shooting, I have weapons myself. But when people do things like that, they're not thinking straight. And I mean, if I'm out on a dirt bike and I'm making too much noise, people complain. So I don't go riding up and down the road, and I don't enjoy it. And when you have somebody that's that close to an elementary school, luckily it wasn't a school today, because if they blew that up when the kids were in school, it would have been a whole different situation over there. And I think, there's just a lack of respect. I know people enjoy horseback riding in this area and something like that, could have been catastrophic if somebody was up in the woods. I mean, this happened up near Route 6 and it was heard at the police station. And down Boston, down Howard Hill Road, and up South Carolina, and this whole end of town, everything, and up Route 6. So it was quite large, and, I think, a little slap on the wrist is nice, but, I mean, it's a little more than just a mistake. I mean, you know what you're doing. You're dealing with gunpowder, and you don't take and, play with pipe bombs and stuff. And it's a total lack of respect for their neighbors. It's just, you gotta do things properly. And I know there's no laws against it, but it all started back a few years back when they didn't want people shipping it ready to use, so they send it and people can make it any way they want. And so it's not really, a small size, so people can do a lot more than they're supposed to do. It is kind of scary for people, because people thought a house blew us or something. People are very scared.
Yes, they were.
So I think, it'd be nice to get the word out, just to be, everybody likes to have fun. Even the 4th of July, people are throwing off fireworks and everybody does it, but people's animals, dogs and stuff, they freak out. And it's tough on people. It does affect a lot of people, so you gotta think about everybody else. I like to have a fun, so, you don't go out and start things up and make noise with all night.
Well, it's my understanding that the sergeant did speak to the gentleman and that, he was assured that he wouldn't be doing that.
Well, I know, but
Well,
I'm
let me ask
talking about the people that are closest to him. Maybe the people that heard it this time were a lot larger crowd. There's people probably in that small vicinity that if it does it at the normal side, you have to look at that. And if they're not ready for it, it could.
He's new to that neighborhood.
He's new to that neighborhood.
He is new to the neighborhood.
Let me ask you this, if it happens
if I could make a
Yeah.
suggestion, I think probably what to do before you get that kind of ordinance, because it'll be really out of control up here, is on both sides, that's a national issue. And I think maybe send a chief out there and just tell them, that family, if they do it again, there will be an ordinance. I mean, ordinances are your right to local laws, and like, in West Street, you got to put in about campfires. These people ran a campfire 24 hours a day, one had to have one. So we had to do an ordinance on campfires. It was the most ridiculous thing. It was the council changed with act because, you know, everyone's in saying, now I can't have a campfire. But we had to do it because they were so disruptive to the neighbors. Now, those people moved and we kind of just let the ordinance go. But what happened, the fire companies got involved, and they were going around town telling people to put out the fires. So then those people are. So I think maybe what to do to start with is just send the chief out there again and explain to him that it's been brought to the council's attention, and if you don't knock it off, there will be an ordinance. And you will be fined, and you'll have to then do something like that, and hope that works. But other than that, what really can you do?
Right.
And Gordon's right, if they go out there and the guys are not only with whatever, 2 pounds or 1 pound, I mean, how can you prove differently? So then what you're gonna have is you're gonna have, I think, a huge uproar over that, because you're gonna have people with that want gun rights and people who don't, and it's gonna turn into
Yes.
something that you're not gonna be prepared for in this small town.
Right, right.
So that's kind of my advice on
I'm
that.
satisfied with that.
That was like, would you be willing to do that?
Absolutely. So I went on there on Tuesday, I'll speak to the gentleman.
Thank you. So, moving on, we have the public hearing for our liquor license renewals. You have in your packet the applications and our motions, and then you have the spreadsheet of what are pending. When the way the motions are written, those pending would not get their license until it's fulfilled. So just so everyone realizes that.
There's only two we can do.
No, you can do them all. And because the way it's worded, the motion is worded, it's upon completion of, so we don't have to do it again, because we would have to be meeting every, yeah.
So, just for format, on how to do this, obviously, about the motions, and you want to do the first one, open the public meeting, I'll do the first motion, the last or against. You got it, and then,
Close it and then come back. Okay, so we will open the public hearing for the issuance of liquor license renewals. That being said, is there anyone here tonight to speak in opposition to any of the liquor license renewals? Is there anyone here to speak in favor of any of the liquor license renewals? Hearing none, I will close the public hearing, and I will ask for motions, please.
the first motion, I move that in conformity with, under the authority of the provisions, Title 3, Chapter 3 through 5 of the Rhode Island General Laws of the State of Rhode Island, revisions of 1956 as amended, and any and all amendments thereto, the annual fees for Class A package store licenses shall be and are hereby fixed at $400 each. That the annual fees for a Class B, from all the time every year, Jewelers, BV, and BVL, shall be and hereby fixed at $400 each. And that the annual fees for Class D, unlimited, shall be and hereby fixed at $800 each. And that the annual fee for extra hour closing shall be and is hereby fixed at $200. That the annual fee for an entertainment license shall be and is hereby fixed at $200. That the annual fee for holiday sales is $25.
Second. Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Aye.
Aye. Okay. My second motion, I move that all holders of such licenses hereunder granted Class A package store licenses are hereby granted permission to hold dances in their respective places so licensed.
Second.
Any discussion?
What's that movie?
Yeah.
No, not movie.
third motion.
My third motion is I move to that no transfer application or applications that may be made or have one or more granted licenses transferred from one person to another person or persons at the same location without a specific consideration and determination by the town council.
Second.
Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Aye. Fourth motion.
I move that the following persons and corporations be and are hereby granted renewal licenses for their respective places of business pending receipt of certificates of good standing from the Rhode Island Division of Taxation to the town clerk with the approval from the police chief. Tax collector, bill inspector, fire chief, and the Rhode Island Department of Health and a certificate of service training program for Class A package stores including Sunday and holiday sales, license for Healy's Liquors Incorporated, DBA Healy Liquor Store at 144 Danielson Pike, and license for the Watering Hole LLC, DBA The Watering Hole at 185 Hartford Pike.
Second.
Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Fifth motion.
I reiterate my motion for the following. Class BV licenses. License for Thomas Breer, DBA Lucky's Pizza at 143 Danielson Pike. License for Tycomac Enterprises LCC, DBA Forster Country Club Incorporated at 67 Johnson Road. License for Helen's Place Incorporated, DBA Helen's Place at 172 Danielson Pike. And license for Woodland Meeting House LLC, DBA Woodland Meeting House at 115 East Lonely Road.
Second.
Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Sixth motion.
I reiterate my motion for the following. Class BVL licenses. License for Shady Acres LLC, DBA Shady Acres at 164 Danielson Pike.
Second.
Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Seventh motion.
I reiterate my, my motion for the following. Class D license. License for Little Rody Boswell Park, Incorporated, DBA Little Rody Boswell Park and Boswell Trail.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Eighth motion.
I move that the number of liquor licenses to be granted and issued for and during the current term next ensuing December 2nd, 2018 and ending December 1st, 2019 shall be as follows. Class A package store, 2. Class B victualers, 4. Class BVL, 1. Class D unlimited, 1. And furthermore, that the town clerk shall not receive any applications without the approval of the town council.
Second.
Discussion?
You almost right.
Discussion? In favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ninth motion.
I move that the following persons be and are hereby granted entertainment, ongoing open recreation event renewal licenses for the respective places of business with the approval from the police chief, tax collector, building inspector, fire chief, and the Rhode Island Department of Health Certificate of Server Program. Entertainment, ongoing operation license, event fees. License for Thomas Breer, DBA Lucky's Pizza, 143 Danielson Pike. License for Tycomac Enterprises LLC, DBA Forster Country Club Incorporated at 67 Johnson Road. And a license for Woodland Meeting House LLC, DBA Woodland Meeting House at 115 East Killenly Road. And a license for Helen's Place Incorporated, DBA Helen's Place at 162 Danielson Pike.
172.
Yep, 172 Danielson Pike. What did I say?
Second.
Motel items.
That's about it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Tenth motion.
That motion. I move to approve the following businesses that apply for the renewal of game and amusement devices licenses. Lucky's Pizza, 2 machines, 1 pool table. Helen's Place, 1 pool table. Woodland Meeting House, 1 machine, 1 pool table.
Second.
Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? 11th motion.
I move that it is ordained and granted that previously specified and numbered licenses that the provisions of said Rhode Island General Laws of 1956 is amended in all amendments thereof and thereto, and also the provisions for any and all laws affecting such licenses shall apply, and such licenses are hereby granted subject to such rules and regulations and conditions heretofore established or that may be hereafter be established by the town council enforcer, and that licenses hereby granted shall expire on the first day, December 2019, first day of December 2019 at 12 o'clock midnight, unless sooner revoked for cause.
Second.
Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Have we heard from Mr. Cardillo? Since we have not heard from Mr. Cardillo, what night work best for the people that are here, then I'll inform Mr. Cardillo that this is the night and he can make it, that's fine. Would next Thursday work, the 15th? Next Thursday, the 15th, is that okay?
Yeah. At 7?
That's all right with Joanne,
It is?
yes, it is.
Okay.
So, next Thursday, the 15th.
And at the same time, 7 o'clock?
7 o'clock. Well, that's what I want to ask. It's posted as a work, it's just it's not a regular meeting, it would have to be posted on the Secretary of State
Yeah,
website.
you're gonna have, you're gonna
You have
have,
the full
we're gonna
council.
have, yeah, full council, so they can appeal if they'd like.
Okay,
It's
So-
just not a meeting, I mean, it's not,
yes, I would have executive session too.
anytime 3 or more, it has to be.
Right. And then, but it should also be posted as a executive session. But I think all we have to say is, for the open meeting, is just that it's transition meeting. And then the executive session would have to list each one.
Whatever you, talk to Joanne, whatever you're gonna list
Okay.
for that stuff. Yeah, litigation stuff.
Does that help? So next Friday, and then I will.
Next Friday?
Or the next Thursday.
Thursday.
Do you want to text Mr. Cardillo then? And I will confirm with him tomorrow. Thank you.
This is my last meeting.
That being said,
I make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.